This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First play, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Dumps it down to the back. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the ball is picked off.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He lets it rip. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the call here by the offensive coordinator to go with the slant route. Can kind of be a gimme for a quarterback, but give the defense credit. They were able to disrupt the pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Northwestern 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pass complete on a crosser. You saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it. He's open. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Dropping back. It's Burgess. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Tough run and will avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And the Ducks getting set on first and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Morton. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks churn out another first down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Northwestern, 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Northwestern 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. On the move now, using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. drop back here on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense now operating in empty. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And this time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Bringing pressure. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. The tight end makes the catch.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
On first down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. A handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Handoff in a single back formation. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pressure is coming. Pass not complete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And tackled there by the defense.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Morton. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Northwestern 7.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a solid gain. Moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice play to set him up 1st down now at the 12. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. and 10. They'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Receivers are bunched together. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. He could go inside the 40. Out past the 30. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Ducks are in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important third down play coming up. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking deep to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And they'll take over.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Morton. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hubbard. Quick throw to his receiver. And off the deflection, it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. They continue to roll up the score.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks right and lets it fly. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense will begin now with excellent field position.
Here we go.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Northwestern 14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that previous play. Grinding away on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy 1st down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up 3rd down.
That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0.